Welcome to my channel. Yeah, if you are planning to move abroad to go to a different country, or you are planning to go to study abroad, or if you're planning after retirement to move to another place with a new setting, with a new people, with a new environment, I think this video will be useful for you guys, because in this video I'll be sharing my experience living in Scotland for 6 years after I left my secondary school here in Oman. It was very difficult for me, to be honest, to go to UK, especially, which is quite far from Oman, and to study there for 5 or 6 years. Initially, I was sent to study dentistry, and then I changed my path. This is another story, actually. So, once I decided to go to UK, I packed my bags and I decided I have to do it. I have to go. I want to fulfill my dreams. I want to have a nice job. I want to be, successful in what I do. So I said to myself, yeah, Adil, just pack your bags and leave. That's the only option. Because I couldn't find a college here in Oman. I think due to my choices was not really applicable. So I packed my bags. I went in the plane. My brother was studying there before, and that was a little relief that I have somebody with me. So we went in the plane, and then we arrived in the airport. So my brother study in England, and I have to leave in another plane to go to Scotland. So I went to Scotland. It was extremely cold. First in the plane, because of turbulence. As you know, Scotland is a very cold place and windy and cloudy and rainy. It's a beautiful place, to be honest. I missed it. I have to go back, take my wife and go there sometime. So we took the plane. We went to UK to Scotland. Me and with new colleagues. All of them are new, young, all in their 18, 17, boys and girls. So we took the plane, we went there. Once we arrived to UK, we arrived at the college. The bus was there. The bus took us to the college. We registered. They gave us the card and everything, and they told us that uh, they asked us actually who wants to be with the family, Scottish family, or who want to live in their apartment alone. And I decided, since I'm leaving my family, I have to sit with a Scottish family because I don't want to stay alone. I'll feel lonely. I don't know anybody. If anything happen? I don't know what to do, where to go. Whereas in a family, at least if you have any trouble, they will help you. Also, budget wise, it's cheaper to stay with a family because you don't have to pay electricity and water. It's all included, and your breakfast will be in the college, but your lunch and dinner you eat it at the family home. Sometimes dinner only. Lunch usually we eat it at the college. So anyhow, we went to family number one. So we said goodbye to all our colleagues, our Omani colleagues. Everybody went to different places, and then we said, okay, we'll text each other with the where we stay and the contact numbers and all. So we took our bags. We went. I rang the doorbell, and family number one came. It was an elderly lady who was in her 60s and very accommodating, beautiful smile, beautiful welcome. I felt like I'm really belongs to this family, from day one. So they greet me nicely. They said, "Welcome, Adil, to our house." So I went there. As you know, you don't know this because I have phobia from cats and dogs. Since I was young, it was really a phobia. Cats, I don't mind if they're moving, be, by my side, but if they are jumping to me and if they are harder, I don't have that, connection with the cats. And the dogs, I have really too much scared of dogs when I was young because when I think I was 7 years old. We were naughty, me and my niece. We were naughty. We are going around the block and we are knocking the doors of people's houses. This is very bad. I know I'm sharing bad things about myself. Knocking people's houses and running. And then on that day, one day, the neighbors noticed that we are doing this trick. So they have a dog, and the dog was huge. So they said to the dog, please go after them. So the dog came and we were running, 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 and my niece fell down, and I couldn't, help her. I said, sorry, I cannot help. So I ran all the way up, and then she got up, and then she ran, and the dogs were running after us, big dog. So that's where that things, stick in my mind that, I am scared of dogs, and I don't know what to do if the dog came. So when I arrived, luckily there was only a cat. And the cat was cute, but also when I was sitting on the sofa chatting to the landlady, introducing myself, and she's introducing herself, and she's telling me the system in the house and what to do and where is my room, timings for lunch and dinner, give me the spare key. And I was telling her how much I'm paying, when I'm paying it, and so forth. So once I was sitting chatting, and then somebody came and zoomed in, quickly, without us noticing. The cat came on my lap. I said, "Oh my God, this is the start." So I pretend to her that I'm, good with cats, and I start rubbing the cat's tail like that, and inside me I'm really scared. And then she notices, she said, "Oh, by the way, her name is Kathy." And I said, "Oh, hi, Kathy. How are you?" So the cat left me. And then we were started talking. And then I was looking at at the lady, and looking at the cat, scaring that the cat will jump again in my face. So the cat came in again, zoomed in my face, with the tail hitting my head. So I was really scared again. And I said, "Oh my God, what shall I do?" Anyway, she showed me the room. She was nice enough to show me the room. I sat in my room, and then she told me, she brought me a nice hot cup of tea, and with Scottish biscuits. And Scottish biscuits is one of the best biscuits I ever tasted in my life, and Scottish tea as well. It's really nice. Anyway, so we said, we had, and then she told me, pack your things in the cupboard, and then come back on the sofa. We do a chit chat. So we sat down and we have a chit chat, and then she called her neighbor. She was a lady also. She came and she introduced her to me, and so forth. So after that, my landlady, she told me, she said, Adel, I want to go for a weekend for 2 days. Can you take care of Kathy, the cat? And I said, okay, sure, no problem. So when she left, I tried to get out of my fears, with cats. So I started, because she told me, you give her breakfast at this time, you give her this and this time, and all the things that she require. So, and usually cats in Scotland, they have their door in the garden, in the kitchen, where they go out to the garden and they come back. They don't stay at home all the time. So they have time to go out, and they have time to come in. So I went to college. I came back, and Kathy was waiting by the door, cheering me up and saying hello to me, jumping up and down. I already put her breakfast in the morning before I left to college. And then when I came back, I bought her some treats from the store. So I came and I said, Kathy, I have a treat for you. So she came, she jumped with my lap, and I gave her the treats and so forth. I bought her toys on the following day. So we made that nice bondage. I felt that, that fear was really meaningless. Why do I have a fear at this age? I was 20 at that time. And then every morning, Kathy will come. I know when she's by the door, knocking the door, and then I open the door. Kathy will come and jump in the sofa or in the hada, and then when I leave at the college, the cat also will come and, like saying goodbye to me and going back to the college. So this is family number one. Family number two, after 2 years going to college, I moved to another college. I was doing like a secondary school, core chemistry, like physics, chemistry. In order to go to the college, like pre I don't know what you call it, uh, I don't know. Anyway, or secondary school like that, Scottish secondary school. Anyway, so after finishing that, we went to a college. We went to another place in UK also, Bristol. Not Bristol. I don't know what's the name. Not Edinburgh. It was in Glasgow, I think. It was in Glasgow, yeah. So we went to another family, and guess what? In this family, there was a dog, and the dog was huge, 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 huge. So when I entered and the family welcomed me, there was kids also. Very nice family, really accommodating and this. And they told me, you are from Oman, and we'd love to go to, the Middle East and visit Dubai and Kuwait and Oman and so forth. And we had a chit chat. And then when I heard the dog barking, I said, I have to be honest with you. I'm really, I have this phobia from cats and dogs. But now cats are my friends, but dogs are not. They said, no, no, no. He's very good. He's Jack. He's huge. His name is Jack. Jack is very good. You don't have to worry. He's so nice and gentle. Come and see Jack. Come. So Jack came and he was running, 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 running in the sofa. And he saw once he saw me, he stopped. And I was looking at him, and he was looking at me. And as we are say, I'm saying to him, please don't. And he's saying, who's this? So he came close, and then he was nearly coming to like welcoming, to my hada. And the landlady noticed that I was scared, so she came holding him, and she said, "Oh, this is Jack. This is Adel. You know what the way the Scottish and British do. This is Jack, and this is Adel. Uh, just say hello to each other like that." And then the dog settled down, and I was putting my hand on his head like that, saying, "Hello, Jack. How are you? Hope you're fine. This is me. We will be friends," and so forth. So anyway, the room was nice. The people was very friendly, and I couldn't say no. I couldn't say I don't want to stay with you guys because of this. So I stayed with them. But I told them, because we are Muslim, the dog cannot enter my room, and like that, places that the dog will be, I will not be in. Something like this I explained to them. Anyway, they understand. So the dog was only in the outside, and so I spent 3 to 4 days there in Scotland, and it was pleasant. So we went to the college, we mingled with our friends, we go out. We were being introduced to the Scottish students as well, and they were so nice. I have a friend who's Scottish friend, Michael. We were so close. We go out together. We go for lunch. We go for dinner, coffee. We sometimes weekends we meet. We go shopping and so forth. So that was the incident. The thing that in this video, I hope by now, if you are still with me, please don't forget to subscribe and share and link, because I want this channel to grow, and I want to. It's my dream to become a YouTuber and YouTube creator. So I hope you can subscribe to myself in order for my channel to be recognized, and more viewers will be had. And put a comment, please, because I want to hear from you. Or is this video is bad? Do you like this type of videos, and so forth? Anyway, let's continue. So in this video, I just want to share how Scottish people treat me when I was in UK. It was heavy rain. So I wake up one day, and there was the snow was flowing, and it's first time I'm seeing a snow. So I look at the window. I said, "Oh my God, how beautiful is that?" It's like a cotton falling down. It's really nice and romantic. So the cotton was falling down. I said, "My God, it's beautiful." It's so I opened the door. I wear my shoes, and I was going outside, and it's slippery. So I fell down. So I fell down, and the bus was waiting. I can see the bus is waiting. So the neighbor, who was my landlady, was not there. She was going to work. The neighbor who saw me falling down, he came outside. You know how nice these people are. I would never forget how nice Scottish people are. He opened the door and he said to me, "Are you fine? Are you okay? Did you hurt in this?" He picked up my bag, my college bag, and he said, "Just come in, come in, come in." I said, "No, the bus is leaving. I have a lecture at 9. No problem, no problem. Come to my house." So he took me inside. He gave me a towel. He said, "Dry your clothes." And he gave me a hot beverage, like I think it was coffee or tea. I don't know. I think it was coffee. So he said to me, "Just drink your coffee slowly. I'm going to work anyway, and I'm passing your college. So I'll be dropping you there." So he took me in his car and he dropped me by the college. See how nice people are? And one day I remember I came home, the door was locked and I forgot the key. And it was night. I was coming from the library, I was studying. So it was 9 p.m. and my landlady was not there. So the door was locked, and it was extremely cold. I said, "My God, where shall I go now? The bus will not come by now, and there is no taxis at that time." So I said to myself, "What can I do? It's very cold, and where shall I go?" And then another neighbor saw me, and they took me in, and they give me a soup and toast and so forth. And they said, "Wait until the lady comes back." And they call her. They said, "Your student is here," and so forth. So the lady came to that house, and we went together to the house. That's incident number two. So, and even I'll tell you now one story that happened to me, and it really make you amazed of how good these people are. I was on year 3 or year 4 of my college experience in Scotland. Me and my Omani friend, we decided we rent an apartment. We were at the dentistry school and we said, okay, we'll rent an apartment and we need a quiet place to study and so forth. So my friend said, fine. We rented that apartment, 2 rooms with a sitting room, with a big, massive, big kitchen, a garden, and so forth. So one night, my friend said, I'm going to study in the library. I'll be coming late. So I told him, no, I'm tired. I want to lie down. I don't want to go to library today. So I cooked my lunch. I remember it was broccoli with veg and mashed potatoes with burger, I think, and with sauce. That was my lunch anyway. So I had my lunch, and then I said, Adel, if you are going to sleep, just put the windows of the kitchen open because you want the smell to come out and you get a nice breeze. I said, fine, I'll open the window. So I opened the windows and I went to sleep and I put the heater on. It was extremely yani, cold. So I put the heater on and then I went to bed and I closed the door. So I was sleeping. While I was sleeping, guess what, guys, happened? Guess what? I was sleeping. I can hear two people talking near my head. Two Scottish people came in. They entered the house. They entered through the. I don't know if it's Scottish or not. I'm not sure. Anyway, but just to wrap up the story, they entered the through the kitchen. They came to the kitchen, and they entered to my room. And I was sleeping. They opened the door slowly. I said, "This is not my friend. My friend is the type who's bubbly. He would say, 'Hi Adel, salam alaikum, I'm back,' like that. You know, he's not the type." So I heard the door opening slowly, and I heard two guys coming in my room, and I was asleep. Luckily, I was covering my face, and I was hearing them saying, "Oh, there is somebody sleeping in the bed." And I said to myself, Adel, you have two options. Either you wake up and you might get something bad happen to you, or you keep like that and wish for the best. So I was praying when I was lying down covered. I was praying that these people will go away, take whatever they want and leave. So they came to my cupboard, opened the cupboard, and bad thing happened on that day because there was expensive camera for my friend. He said to me, I'd leave it in your room since you are not going out a lot. And there was a radio camera from his father who passed away, and he said to me, Adil, save it. If he is watching this video, yani, I hope you forgive me for this. He said, save it in with you, and then I'll because it's the most it's expensive from the watch, but expensive because my father gave it to me as a remembrance from him. So I put it in the cupboard, and I was lying down. I hear them taking from the cupboards, and they took the camera and they took the watch. So they took the camera, they took the watch, and they went to my friend's room, and they took his clothes out, and they put his clothes in the kitchen, his t-shirts, his trousers, and this, as to prevent themselves from, I don't know, footsteps. The police cannot monitor who are they or like that. Anyway, they took everything, and thank God they left my room, they left the kitchen, and they came out. Once they left, I was really scared, and I said, "Are they still in the kitchen, or shall I get up?" I know some people, some of you guys will say, "Oh, you are this and this," but I think I did the wise thing. If I wake up and they might have a knife, they might have something, anything can happen. My life is, to me is important. So anyway, my window was facing the road. My friend, I can, my friend, I can hear when he walks, I can hear his first footsteps. I said to him, wait, 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 don't enter. He said, what happened? I said, don't enter. There is thieves in the house. Call the police. So he called the police. The police came, and then he saw all his clothes was in the kitchen. It was spread throughout the kitchen, and the window was open. He went to his room and he came to me and said, Adil, please, is my camera is there, check, and my watch, where is my watch? And I told him. So he opened my cupboard, and there was nothing there. It was gone. And I felt really bad, and I told him that whatever you need a replacement for this, we will deal with that. Anyway, this is another story. So then the police came and they said they couldn't find any footsteps and so forth. They were clever enough to cover they hide they hide things. So they left, and they took whatever they took. Anyway, guys, we we continue our study. We graduate. Now we are working. We worked for 20 years back home. I changed actually my major. I changed from dentistry to something else. It's related to medicine, but something different. And then I worked in the university. I'll tell you another video of my work experience or work experience back home in Oman. Anyway, we graduate, we came back home, and then we laugh when we remember these incidents, which is happening now. And yeah, so to recap the video, I don't want to make it long. It's already 20 minutes. To recap this video, I just want to say that living in the UK, and living especially in Scotland, I would recommend everybody going to Scotland. People are so nice, so warm, so welcoming, inviting, uh, cheerful. In the bus, I remember in the bus, I was, buying my grocery. And usually in the bus, when you buy your grocery, you put it in the front of the bus, behind the driver. There is like a small tray where you put your items inside the bus, and the bus will be moving. So I put my stuff. Day one, I was not used to buses. So I put my stuff in. I forget to wrap it. So I put my veggie and fruits in the bus, and the bus driver was moving fast. And then he put a big brake, and all my fruits and veg will be running around, by the bus. Vegetable here, the orange here, the bananas here. And everybody in the bus, I'll tell you this, I don't forget this. Everybody in the bus were in their 40s to 60s and 70s. And they came and tried to pick up all these things that is falling, floating around, and they put it in the bag. See how nice these people are. And I remember, these people who are in the 70s and 80s carrying this trolley, this bag after buying their grocery. If you ask them, do you need help? What they say to you, no. Thank you, dear. But we are fine at the moment. We want to move. We want to be mobile. And this, that taught me a lot. So if you not watch the video 20 things that changed my life after studying in the UK, please watch it. It's in my channel. I don't know how to put it down in the maybe I'm learning now in the YouTube. So hopefully bear with me. Don't forget the comments in this video. Anyway, so to tell you about these Scottish people are nice. They're accommodating. They are friendly. Even the people who came to the kitchen and tried to rob me, they could have killed me, but they are not. So to recap, if you are moving to a different country, if you are going abroad, if you're planning after retirement to move to any different city, first thing you do, don't ask about the climate. I know it's important. Don't ask how beautiful is the house is. Don't ask how cheap is the rent is. Ask the people, the community, the people you are going to spend your life with. Are they cheerful? Are they good? Are they nice people? I know everywhere there is some bad and good. I'm not saying everybody, yani Scotland is perfect 100%. But I'm saying at least you get the comfort, you get the warmth of the people, you get the freedom to express yourself, and beautiful place, you know. So when you go to anywhere, or students, if you are planning to travel and you are going to study abroad, choose Scotland, to be honest. Choose Scotland. It's quiet, it's beautiful, it's nice, people are welcoming, and everything is beautiful. I went back and I did my master degree in medical education also in Dundee. Dundee was extremely beautiful, cold and beautiful. And I remember the beaches was really, I know, even though it's really cold and you get the smoke coming out of your mouth, but the experience we had there, it's beautiful. Loch Ness and the places there in Scotland. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Okay, guys, I came to my end of my video. Don't forget me from subscribing and share and like. I'll be posting you another videos, inshallah, very soon. And I hope you watch the video about 20 things that changed my life graduating from the UK. Thank you for now, and I hope you don't forget me from subscribe, share, and like. And don't forget the comment, please, guys. I want to hear from you, and especially from those people living in the UK, in Scotland. I want your comment. Please, I want your comment. Thanks so much, and goodbye for now. Bye. See you in the next video.